Hi, Rose here. I did an earlier video today in Hilo, and I've been here with Kazumi at the Lemuria Goddess Temple for 2 weeks now, and I'm detoxing a lot, and being down here in this womb of safety, today going to Hilo was such a shock to my system. Um, Realizing like here I'm not covered with Wi-Fi. It's real spotty as to where there is any, and most of the people are they're on solar, so it's not active at all at night. So going into that heavy Wi-Fi energy with and with just lots of ickiness. It was all right here. And getting back down here, it immediately lifted when we got to Pahoa, and then continued to lift. And we picked up a few more supplies, and she made a wonderful dinner that, and we had some pickled garlic, work with the stomach. And I'm working with her 4-element detox and her temple initiation as well. So, and us blending what we do together. And I just wanted to stress how much it really is effective to get off of the internet for quite a while. Like, do a detox, do a regular detox to understand whether your experience is linked with that, or if it's authentic. Especially if you're doing a lot of these activations and things like that, get off the internet and do a detox from it, do a fast from it, and see if your experience is grounded in nature as well. Make sure you're getting out. We went around over there earlier. It's been raining, and the plants and stuff, new ones have popped up. Leaves have come out on other ones. She's very much responding in the last 2 weeks to what we're doing. And my experience is holding and growing. And when I get on the internet now a lot, I get this like sick feeling. And going into that Wi-Fi area today was definitely, man, if you're not off of it for a while, you don't know your baseline. You just don't know. And so get that baseline grounded in nature, in water, in the elements that are outside of the metal, to make sure that you're not being tricked and fooled or hooked into somebody's game of harvesting energy and creating hooks and dependence, and this bliss booby trap. You can't be going for the bliss. You got to be going for authenticity, and not for ascension, but embodiment. And if you're doing anything else but that, you're playing mental masturbation with yourself, and they're playing games with you. So I highly recommend you getting off of it for a while. And I know here I am going to tell you that on here, but I'm not even sure when I'm going to be able to get this uploaded. I'm backlogged on pictures and videos now to get up, but I'm going to save it, and if nothing else, for my own record. And I've kind of decided I'm going to start telling my stories soon. Maybe like 15 minutes, but I need to record my journey and tell it. So that's what I'm going to do. So aloha from Big Island of Hawaii, encouraging you to do an internet detox. Do whatever you've been doing don't do it for a while. And whatever you haven't been doing, do that for a while. Create a bit of neuroplasticity and distance yourself from anything that you may become dependent upon. Um, those that's a great practice. I mean, whatever it is, like I do cannabis, and I let her come and go from my experience to where it's not a dependence. And tobacco, the same thing. I let it come and go out of my experience. I'm working with it. Sometimes it's I should smoke, and sometimes it's nope, you can't do that. And it comes and goes. And that way it keeps it from being something that can hook me. And so, with everything, I encourage you to do that, to be unpredictable, to be neuroplastic, to be willing, to be humble, and be willing to grow with your experience and deepen and enrich it outside of the internet, outside of non-skin to skin or dirt to skin, water to skin, feet to fire experience, grounded and embodied, brought here. It's heaven to earth, and that means that there's no way out. There's ways in, and the more that we're looking outside of ourselves, especially into this electronic world, the more lost we can become. I highly recommend getting some indigenous backbone to your white spirituality, to your new age spirituality. Get some authenticity with some indigenous elders and grandmothers. If you're young, make sure you have an elder circle that you're working with. I think that's very important right now, so that we don't get lured off. There's plenty in the sacred texts that tell us to be wary of that, and we're in those times right now. So I encourage you, get some earth practice into your spirituality and get off the internet for a bit. I'm loving you. Peace, love, and aloha. Flora, Rose.